I had somebody ask me, hey, can I use baby oil on my beard? And I responded to them, I don't know. Let me grab a bottle, let me learn more about it, try it for myself, and then I'll come back to you with an answer or a video or both. And here is the video. I really didn't know anything about baby oil other than it's intended for babies and it's supposed to make baby's skin soft. And so I figured, we like to treat the skin underneath our beards first and foremost, and oftentimes when oils or products are good for the skin, it's usually good for the hair. There's always exceptions, of course, we don't need to go into those right now, but generally there are benefits to both, and I thought, hey, maybe, just maybe, there is something here that we've been neglecting, so I started talking to my wife, Sam, and I went and picked out a bottle. I got this bottle, it's 6.5 ounces for $1. 6.5 ounces for $1. And I thought to myself, if this works, that is going to change everything. We still will have beard oils for scents and all that stuff, but if this nourishes and treats your skin and your beard hairs right, man, this is going to, for one, be a banger of a video and become really popular, but for two, can save people a lot of money. Now, we are talking about mainstream baby oil, the Johnson & Johnson baby oil, the dollar store baby oil, Rite Aid, Walmart, all of those ones. I'm not talking about the super healthy alternative, the organic, the ones that you find at like Trader Joe's. I don't even know if Trader Joe's has one for baby oil, but something along those lines. You guys know what I'm talking about. Set that to the side. We're talking about general, traditional baby oil. So let's break down the ingredients. There are actually only two ingredients in mainstream baby oil. That is mineral oil and fragrance. And I believe that would be a fragrance oil, even though it doesn't say that. And I dug a little bit farther and found out that it is 98% mineral oil and 2% fragrance. And the fragrance is baby. I don't know how to explain it other than baby oil. Most of you know what it is. It's kind of subtle. It's soft. It smells a little bit kind of like the baby powder, kind of oatmeal, oats and honey, milk, put you to sleep, nice and relaxing, which I don't hate. I don't think it's a terrible scent at all. Now let's go a little bit farther into what mineral oil is. Well, mineral oil is a byproduct of crude oil when they are going through the process of refining it and getting everything ready. It is a petroleum-based product, which I generally try to avoid in my beard products when it comes to things like preservatives. There are petroleum-based preservatives and not. Now, this is not the mineral oil that you will be finding in a garage and used on engines. It really comes down to the level of how refined it is. This is cosmetic-grade mineral oil, which is much more refined than that product that you find in a can or a bottle in your garage. Now, I did a little bit more research because this is a controversial ingredient. Some people go as far to say that it is toxic, that it has carcinogens, and I've looked at articles from both sides. I've read peer-reviewed journals from both sides, and I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to stand here and say, hey, it's going to give you cancer, it's going to kill you, it's going to be really bad. I don't think that's the case. Now, do I think it's the healthiest or the safest bet? No, but it's not something that I think you should avoid because of those health concerns. But let's talk about the product as far as my experience with my skin and my beard and just some other perspective and ideas out there. First and foremost, I was shocked at how thin this oil was. A very thin oil. Now, mineral oil is an emollient. It is supposed to coat the skin and lock in that hydration. So for me, when I think of beard products doing that, it's usually the thicker ones like castor oil or like a wax that is going to coat and keep everything inside. This was not that. It was very, very thin. When I got it in my hand, I was shocked. It was thinner than any beard oil that I had ever used. And I did this out of a shower just like I would on any other morning routine. It was just a day around the house. It was the day after camping, before we got ready for our next camping trip, actually, because I knew I didn't want to go anywhere. I just want to make sure I test this at home. So I put it in my beard, and on first application, I thought, all right, not bad, not bad. Smells good, feels pretty good. But then I also applied it to my arms, to my elbows, to my sides, because I wanted to see what it did to my beard and the skin underneath. I wanted to see what it did to my arm with some arm hair, but I also wanted to go on like my sides that get really dry, but there's really not much hair there. And I was shocked at the skin portion. My skin became extremely soft. Like, I had to call Sam over and say, hey babe, touch my skin. Isn't this crazy? And it was very, very soft. Now, that to me is almost an illusion because it does create a barrier over the skin that's locking in that hydration. but it's not adding any nourishment. Okay, now let's flip to the beard and then I'll connect those two things. Now, when I put it into the beard, at first it felt pretty normal, but then the big takeaway that I had 15, 30, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours later was that it would not fully absorb into the hairs. My skin, or especially around my cheeks and around the neck, felt really good, felt really soft, and it seemed to be working on the skin, but was not working on my hair. It would not absorb into my beard. I did the beard check and I had those greasy hands, so it was not absorbing into that. Now, the reason behind that, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the properties of mineral oil and why it would not go into the porosity of my hair, but it just was not. So what happens is, for the skin, it's going to have that layer, and like I said, not add any nourishment. When it comes to beard products, I want to add some nourishment. Now, what do I mean by that, right? That's just throwing out a buzzword. I want something that's going to give me anti-inflammation, meaning it's going to calm the skin. It's going to increase that blood flow to the source, and mineral oil and baby oil does not do that. I want something that is going to give me fatty acids, that's going to bring value and health to my skin and to the hair. Baby oil and mineral oil is not going to do that. I also want something that's an antioxidant, that's going to be fighting for me, that's going to be keeping the health. Baby oil and mineral oil is not going to do that, and there's many other forms of nourishment that this does not do. The one thing it does is it locks in that hydration. Now, for how long on the skin, I'm not exactly sure. My skin felt really good all day and even into an evening shower when I had to get rid of the baby oil from my beard, but it still never fully absorbed into my beard. So does this work for beards? Hey, I've read videos. I've watched videos of people where it did work. I've read articles where they said it is a good alternative, but I've also read the other side. I've also watched the other side, and for me personally, it did not work. So if it works for you, holy cannoli, you just found a product that is $1 for 6.5 ounces, and I'm sure there's even better deals out there that works for you. Rock with it. I'm not one to tell you that it's toxic or it's really terrible. I don't know the facts on that matter either way, but if it works, it works. If it does not work for you and you are looking to save money, you're like, I want to be simple, I want the cheapest 6.5 ounce for $1 or as close to that, just find a carrier oil that you like and get it in bulk. It will do a better job than baby oil for almost everyone. Now, do I think that's as good as a well-balanced beard oil? No, I think there's benefits when you take all the different properties and you have a magician that whips them up together perfectly, but a bottle of sweet almond oil, a bottle of argan oil, jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, meadow foam seed oil, any of those are going to do a better job and not cost a lot of money when you buy them in bulk, as compared to a baby oil that I don't think is something that you are long-term going to want to smell like, but also long-term I don't think is going to be as good for your beard. So, questions, comments out there. Have you ever heard this? Has anybody ever suggested to you or asked you about baby oil? And then the whopper of them. Have you ever tried baby oil on your beard? And I'm going to lay it down right here. I don't have a mic to drop, but I'm going to put it out here for you guys. If you have baby oil in your house, because you have a baby, because you have kids that are grown up, because maybe your wife uses baby oil. Sam used to use baby oil to go tanning, if that tells you anything about the properties of this. Try it. I know, just give me 1 day. Give me 1 day. I need a bigger sample size of people I know and respect other than just myself. Try the baby oil for 1 day, guys. Lazy day around the house, whatever it may be, and then come back to this video. Please leave a comment with your experiences, what you felt, what you smelled, what you thought at first, in the middle of the day, later in the day. I really want to hear from you guys, and I think this could be a cool video to watch right now, but come back to it in a week when we have some more comments, 2 weeks as they keep trickling in. And to summarize, I personally do not recommend baby oil on your beard. Life is too short to smell like this, to be using petroleum-based ingredients here. Just go get a bottle of jojoba if that's your concern. If not, get some quality beard oils. I've got probably 100 videos on different ones you could snag out there. And I didn't even get to say hello to you guys. Hello! If you are new here, my name is DanCBearded, not Dancing Bearded as the subtitles like to say. If you're returning, welcome back. I do appreciate you guys, and hopefully you like content just like this because I really enjoy making it, even when it's not fun fun to put in my beard. It's still an experience that I will never forget. So thank you guys. Have a great day. My name one more time, DanCBearded. I don't know why I had to tell you another time. It was just kind of autopilot there. But guys, stay bearded and stay positive.